Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man and it's time to make some hot process soap for the street ministry. So, going to be pretty simple today. I'm using up some yellow micas. This is a 50-50 mixture of Brambleberry's Buttercup mica and Nurture Soap's Firefly mica. I'm going to fragrance this with Nature's Garden Cool Spring. This really smells great out of the bottle, but I used it in a small sample batch. Did not hold up at all in cold process. I'm hoping I have a better result in hot process. I'm going to go ahead and put the micas in and stir them in or blend them in. It looks really neat. I love the sight of micas blending in oil. Buttercup mica is a morphing mica. As soon as it mixes with lye, it turns a beautiful burnt orange. Then it always turns back to yellow after the lye has converted the oils into soap. Might not be as striking in this since this is a 50-50 mixture, but we're going to see. Let's go ahead and just pour the micas in here. And get them down into the oils and start stick blending. I just want to get those mixed in before I turn it on so that doesn't poof up everywhere. But even this is beautiful. I just love the sight of micas in oil. But here we go. It's just such a mesmerizing sight to watch them mix with oils. But I got to make some soap, so I need to mix my very, very hot lye water into this and mix it up and get some soap started. So very carefully pour this very hot lye into here. And let's get this mixed up and get some soap started. Now this will probably morph. Watch this, if it does. Yep, there it goes already. That is so neat to watch that turn orange. And it'll be this beautiful orange throughout the cook. But I like to have my hot process super well emulsified. So I will bring you back when this starts to cook. Alright, so we're getting a little action inside here, so I'm going to stir it up some and break it up and redistribute the heat. It just makes it cook a little faster. That's all I have for the moment. I'll bring you back when we get a little more action going on in this. Okay, it's starting to get pretty active. I say it every time I make it, never leave it unattended because this will eventually overflow, and this is not only scalding hot, it's still caustic because it still has lye in it, and you'll have hot caustic lye all over the place. This is the first stage. It's called Applesauce Stage because it looks like applesauce if the apples were orange. And I can actually see it in places turning yellow again where it's turned to soap. So I'm just going to give it a stir down, get some of the air out, calm it down a little bit, watch it like a hawk. And I'll bring you back when we get to the next stage, which will be the mashed potato stage. I'll probably stir it a couple of times in between. See you in a minute. Okay, I started stirring and it just went in right into applesauce, or to the mashed potato stage. This is now mashed potatoes, big fluffy mashed potatoes, and it is starting to lose some of the orange because the lye and the oils are becoming soap. And that orange reaction is when it mixes with lye. So, and it's actually getting glossy too. I'm going to have soap just within a minute or two. So I'll be right back. Alright, we have soap. It is shiny and glossy, and it's gone back to yellow. And I think this cooked in about 10 minutes. I mean, wow. But it's all shiny and glossy. It's quit climbing, so I have pulled it out of the base to let it start to cool down. Now, my next step is to add sodium lactate. It is not mandatory. It's completely optional. But what it's going to do is to keep it more fluid and workable. And we do it at a rate of 1 teaspoon per pound of oil, so that's just under 4 teaspoons. I just go ahead and put 4. So let's get this sodium lactate stirred in. Beautiful bright yellow. I love that color. But I also love that orange too. I wish it would stay that. But anyway, I know it won't. It's just kind of neat to watch it happen. So let's get that sodium lactate stirred in and fold it in. And this is going to have to cool for quite some time. Because even though my embeds are cold process, they're relatively fresh cold process, they'd probably melt. And I don't know if the heat would cause the fragrance to evaporate. The flash point refers to the point at which it would ignite with fire. A lot of people think that's at the point at which it will flash off. That is the point at which it will ignite when exposed to fire. But when it's this hot, I do fear that it would probably still some evaporate. So I'm going to let this cool considerably, and I'll be back when we're ready to fragrance it and put the embeds in. Okay, we're down to about 170, so I feel pretty comfortable fragrancing this. So these are the embeds. And in case you don't know, when you watch me make soap, when I have leftover batter, especially when I'm piping and have leftover and I pour it into those individual molds, I save them, and this is what I use it for, so they don't go to waste. When it comes to stirring your fragrance into hot processed soap, there is a lot of stirring. It takes a lot of stirring to get it mixed in. It's going to take a while, so I will speed this up so you won't be bored. hours later, and I'm back to cut our hot process soap. I tell you, I love this yellow. I was just using up some old micas to get them out of here, but I tell you, this mica, this yellow is beautiful. I may be onto something here. But we're here to see what the cut soap looks like, so let's give it a shot. And it is still a little soft because my hot process recipe has a lot more water than my cold process recipe. Oh my gosh, yeah. Those really show up against that bright yellow. Very nice. So I am really happy with these. And this bright yellow is just amazing. So this is one of my favorite ones. that's what I have for this week, and I'll be back this weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Bye.